Ethical hacking and cybersecurity, how to safeguard networks. In a world where everything is connected, where our lives are intertwined with the digital web, the threat of cyber attacks looms large. From personal data to corporate secrets, the safety of sensitive information has never been more crucial. But what if there was a way to protect ourselves? To anticipate these attacks before they happen? What if the very same skills that hackers use to infiltrate our systems could be turned into tools for defense? Welcome to the fascinating world of ethical hacking. Ethical hacking isn't just about breaking into systems, it's about understanding how the bad guys think and using that knowledge to protect the good. Imagine a world where hackers aren't criminals but heroes, working to prevent disaster. Ethical hackers are the guardians of cyberspace, the unsung heroes who use their skills to safeguard networks, to detect vulnerabilities, and to patch the holes before the storm hits. They are the silent warriors, working behind the scenes to ensure that our data remains safe, that our networks stay secure, and that the dangers of the digital world are kept at bay. But how do they do it? What tools do these ethical hackers use, and why is their role so vital? It all starts with understanding the enemy. Hackers, known for their skills in bypassing security protocols, typically exploit weaknesses in a system. Whether it's an unpatched vulnerability, a weak password, or social engineering tactics, there's always a way in. But what ethical hackers do differently is approach it from the opposite angle. They don't use these techniques for malicious purposes. Instead, they use them to find and fix vulnerabilities before the real hackers can exploit them. It's almost like playing a high-stakes game of chess, where each move matters and one wrong step could cost you everything. Ethical hackers think like the enemy, but their purpose is noble, to protect, not destroy. They use their knowledge of network architectures, firewalls, encryption, and authentication protocols to detect any weaknesses. Every hack, every penetration test, and every line of code written is aimed at one thing: making systems more secure, more resilient, and harder to breach. But what's driving the demand for ethical hackers today? In one word, cybercrime. As the world becomes more connected, the risk of cyber attacks increases. The statistics are staggering. Every 39 seconds, a cyber attack occurs. The cost of data breaches is expected to reach trillions of dollars in the coming years. From identity theft to ransomware attacks, from espionage to fraud, cyber threats are evolving at an unprecedented rate. And yet, traditional defense systems, though powerful, often struggle to keep up with the ever-evolving tactics of cybercriminals. This is where ethical hackers step in. They conduct vulnerability assessments and penetration tests to uncover weaknesses in a system's defenses. They simulate real-world attacks to see how well a system can withstand a breach. Think of it like hiring a thief to test your locks, not to steal anything, but to ensure your doors and windows are secure. Ethical hackers bring a unique perspective to cybersecurity, one that forces organizations to rethink their approach to security. They understand that a single oversight, an unnoticed vulnerability, can lead to a catastrophic breach. One of the key tools in the ethical hacker's arsenal is penetration testing. This is the process of attempting to exploit weaknesses in a system, just like a hacker would. The difference is, this test is authorized, planned, and meant to help, not harm. Penetration testing can be as simple as trying to guess weak passwords or as complex as exploiting a zero-day vulnerability, a flaw that the software maker doesn't even know exists yet. Penetration tests are typically followed by a detailed report that highlights the weaknesses discovered and suggests ways to fix them. This proactive approach helps businesses stay one step ahead of cyber criminals. But the work doesn't end with penetration testing. Ethical hackers also engage in network monitoring, data encryption, and security audits to ensure that all the security measures are working as they should. They review firewall configurations, patch outdated software, and implement advanced threat detection systems. In addition to testing and securing systems, they educate users and organizations about the best practices for staying safe online. After all, even the most secure system can be compromised if users fall victim to phishing scams or neglect to use strong passwords. Another important aspect of ethical hacking is social engineering, an area that's often overlooked. Social engineering involves manipulating people into revealing confidential information. Hackers don't just target systems, they target the people using them.